Okay, I'm recording right now. Hello, fan collectors. Today I'm going to show you my 52-inch Palm Air Hugger ceiling fan. And yes, it is a Palm Air. It says so in the on the mounting plate, which is invisible. And it's the same as another air-cool hugger that I showed you in an earlier video. That one had a schoolhouse light and had the cane on the blades it was showing. And this one uses a slightly different mounting bracket. It's a circular one which covers the whole perimeter of the shell. What you see there. Vent pattern is the same as the aforementioned one, and so is the filigree sideband, and never mind the paint. But the other side of the blade is cane, like what you find on some Palm Air top mounts. And Palm Air was a division of Aircool in the 1980s, exclusively for 84 lumber. And I think this fan was purchased there, and I got this at a yard sale for $5. And they had another one like this, and got for the same price, albeit with a 3-arm light kit, which I removed. It was in bad shape, plus I really don't like that combination. I like the turtle fitter, but I would never put a 3-light kit on a 4-bladed fan. It just looks off. It looks distorted, in my opinion. But it's a really good fan. It runs really great, and you know, a little diversity is always good when it comes to showing the cane or not. But a couple weeks later, I found a similar version at another yard sale. It was on Craigslist, and they had this new in the box Heritage Spectre 42-inch, which I passed on, as this thing would crank out much more air than the Heritage. It would probably take 4 Heritages to crank out as much air as an Aircool hugger. Do a close-up of the blade. Nice pointed tip blades. And let's rev it up, shall we? First on low. Doesn't have any fancy pull chains, but it does have a long one. Makes it convenient to reach. It's got a nice load to it. It doesn't blow too much on low. Medium. Starting to crank out more air, and it's a cousin to the Palm Air GE Vent Hugger Deluxe, as I showed you in another video. That wasn't the one I mentioned earlier. It was a totally different one. It looks like a generic ceiling fan, but it's permanently flush mounted. And this one cranks out just about as much air as would the GE Vent Palm Air that I have. Quite a few of, actually. And the medium, it's actually cranking out some air on medium, and it's a hugger. That's saying a lot. And now we are ready for high. Brace yourselves. It's pretty well balanced too. They have a slight wobble, but it's nothing we need to worry about. And by the way, the ceiling fan was manufactured in 1985. There is no month, but I have to tell you that Aircool huggers are powerful ceiling fans. And we'll power it down, and we will reverse it. So I want to show you something. This is not something I would normally do on my videos, run the fans in reverse, but this is to give you a feel about how much air this puts out on reverse on high. And running it in reverse on high is equivalent to running a more recent hugger, like ones with these skinnier blades, on high and downdraft. It's got a real good spin down time to it. It didn't take too long, but the bearings are really good. I mean, it runs flawlessly. And I'm just going to give it one pull on high so you know what I'm talking about. Feel some air, don't really feel that much. But on its successor hugger, I did feel some air. And I think we'll switch it back. You can see it spin down in reverse. You have a little bit better look on the spin down. It's a very durable ceiling fan. And the other one I had was circa 1986. The motor was shaped a little differently, and so was the mounting bracket. I think it was 1986 they did that. Well, there you have it, folks. A 1985 52-inch air-cooled hugger ceiling fan in antique brass, blades reversible, oak to cane. Thank you for watching. More to come.